Destroying my Mertailor Spellbound mermaid tail! Oh no. Why? This is a secondhand tail and a little bit too big for me, so I'm altering it to my size to make it fit perfectly. As you can see in the pictures, it's too big on my hips and there are also big folds because the tail is too long for me. I felt so scary when I started to cut this expensive tail. Will I succeed? Yes, I did it! I'm so happy with the final result. Woohoo! How I did this? Well, I filmed the whole process and guide you through step by step. After measuring and measuring and measuring again, just to be sure, I started to remove the stitching. Once I've done that, I cut off the upper pieces. The tail is shorter now, but it doesn't look very nice. But I'll fix that later. I sew the sides again. But then when I tried on the tail, there was still a bit of extra space at the top. So I sewed this again. Of course I did sew both sides. After sewing it, I put some silpoxy on a small stick and then I carefully spread it between the two parts. Curing time is about 15 minutes. And then I also put silpoxy between the seams. I carefully spread the silpoxy out with a small stick. And then I carefully wipe away any spilled residue. Once the silpoxy is cured, I cut off the leftover pieces of silicone. The resizing part is done. It's time to try on the tail. It fits perfectly now. But the seams are still visible. There is still a small fold visible, but it's only when I'm sitting. But it's much better than it was before, and it cannot be avoided completely, of course. As you can see, I also have to fix the top of the tail. And that's what I'm going to use these for. Still a lot of things to do, so back to work now. I follow the shape of the scales while cutting it. This will look so nice. Carefully, I tear the fabric off. Now the extra layer is thinner and will be sticking better. That's because silpoxy sticks best to silicone. Now be sure it's in the right place. And use silpoxy as a glue to stick it. You'll have to wait till it's cured. It's about 15 minutes. And now stick the rest of it. Now it's time to work on hiding the seams. When you're working with silicone or silpoxy, always wear a mask. Both silicone and silpoxy are toxic. I'm mixing part A and part B, and I add color pigment. Now I have the same color. I put the first layer on the seams. And I did about 3 layers like this. The silicone cure time is a few hours. Using a hairdryer will speed up the process. So this is how it looks after the first layer. As you can see, the seams is still visible, but it's already a little bit better. And this is how it looks after I did the last layer. Now you can hardly see it anymore. So nice. The top of the tail looks also very nice. The tail is shorter and smaller now. And it fits just perfectly. Look how nice! I can't tell you, I'm so happy with the final result. I just did it!